Hey everyone! Welcome back to Mike Fish for a care guide on one of my favorite plecos, Leporacanthicus Galaxias L240. Before we get into it, all I ask is for you to hit the like button. It helps my channel a lot. The Leporacanthicus Galaxias L240, also known as the Galaxy or Vampire Pleco, is very similar to the L007 and L241 Plecos. They are native to Rio Orinoco, Venezuela, Amazon, and Colombia. They have a black body with bright white spots, except for on the edges of the fins. They grow to about 9 to 12 inches and can live for over 15 years. The fish in this video are about 3 years old. They have tiny teeth, hence the name Vampire Pleco, and can really do damage to other plecos or slow-moving fish. The Vampire Pleco is a pretty hardy fish, but it still requires a certain amount of care, and that's why I would recommend it for intermediate-level fish keepers, also because of the cost. In Canada, these can range from $60 to $100 for a juvenile. These fish are nocturnal and light-sensitive, therefore they may hide a lot during the day or when the lights are on. After becoming established, they may become less shy and come out during the day. However, overnight is when they become very active and can cause damage to other fish or even kill them. My plecos are wild-caught, and let me say, they are aggressive. I never would have thought a pleco would be as aggressive as they are, but I had to remove all smaller plecos from their tank, and I now keep them with bigger, fast-moving fish. The Galaxy Pleco can also become aggressive and territorial with males of the same species or genus. The aggression didn't really start until 2 years of age. Galaxy Plecos are very big eaters that are carnivorous and require a high-protein diet. When there is food around, they sense it and become very active looking for it, scavenging through the sand. In the wild, they have teeth and a very strong mouth that can open up cracks in stones, wood, snail shells, and mussels. Some great foods for them in the aquarium are sinking cichlid pellets, bloodworms, prawns, shrimp, tablet food, shelled crustaceans, fish meat, and mussels. My go-to meal for them is frozen shrimp from the grocery store. I grab the shrimp that already have the tail and shell off. If I want something quick and easy for them, I throw in some sinking cichlid food. Vampire plecos are not true vegetarian, but sometimes I will throw some zucchini or cucumber into their aquarium for them to graze on. They also scrape or graze on driftwood as well, so it is important to have some in your aquarium. There are other species of plecos where wood is mandatory in their diet, and it aids in digestion. In nature, vampire plecos live in rapids and fast-flowing streams. Therefore, I try to replicate this in my aquarium. With power heads, I achieve the high flow, high current, high oxygen concentration these plecos thrive in. Just using a filter may not be enough. The water temperature should be between 78 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit, or 25.5 and 27.8 degrees Celsius, with a pH between 6.0 and 8.0 and KH between 8 and 12. I wouldn't go lower than a 75-gallon aquarium for vampire plecos, and I would make sure to have plenty of caves, rocks, and driftwood for them to hide in. There are minor differences between male and female Galaxy plecos, and it usually requires a sharp eye to pinpoint the differences. The males have a broader head, with the females being pointier. Female bellies are also rounder due to eggs. Males have longer odontodes on the snout and gills, and their tails are a bit spikier. Breeding vampire plecos can be rather difficult. They are cave spawners, and caves need to be provided for spawning to take place. The female to male ratio should be 1:1, or have a few more females if possible. Males tend to get very aggressive with one another, so the tank should be on the larger side with plenty of hiding spots. Simulate the dry and wet seasonal periods by doing several water changes. You want to do this with water slightly cooler. Each spawn should have between 50 and 150 eggs. The eggs are orange and are also quite large, being 5 to 6 millimeters. They are sensitive to water conditions, so make sure to keep up with routine maintenance. Males will guard the eggs in a cave until they hatch, sometimes longer. A slightly lower pH and good water quality will ensure for optimal fry survival rates. Fry will feed off their yolk sac for about 12 days and then start to venture off looking for food. It is recommended to feed the fry baby brine shrimp, crushed pellets, artemia, or mysis. Fry may also benefit from having a low-flowing sponge filter in the tank, as most plecos love grazing on it. Before I end this video, I cannot stress enough that these fish are big eaters and need to be fed daily just like other fish, or they will starve. They will also attack smaller plecos and slow-moving fish, so please keep that in mind when selecting tank mates. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.